These children are attending school, but it's not just any school. Theirs is on a boat. All of them are climate refugees, forced to move from their homes due to rising waters. According to UN agencies, floods and torrential rains destroyed thousands of schools last year. The school is funded by a local charity. The goal is to ensure that the children still get a basic education. 8-year-old Shaun wants to become an engineer. He says he wants to build a wall to protect Bangladesh from floods. By the time these school children become adults, 1/3 of Bangladesh's territory will be permanently flooded. The Himalayan glaciers, source of all...
Rescue teams are out in boats picking up those stranded in the floods that have swamped Malaysia's east coast. More than 13,000 have been evacuated. At least one person's reported to have died. Nearly 200 makeshift relief centres have been set up to shelter the evacuees. The floods...
Cold wave conditions across North India. Temperatures have been plummeting, with Delhi experiencing the coldest day in 44 years yesterday. Meanwhile, in Uttar Pradesh, 15 more people died of the cold, taking the total number of deaths this winter in North India to over 100. This morning, Delhi woke up to another foggy morning.
Across much of this country tonight, a massive winter storm, and already the ripple effect for travel being felt coast to coast. The monster storm system stretching from Indiana to Maine all the way down to North Carolina. More than a dozen states under winter watches and warnings this evening, and this is moving fast.
There's been record-breaking snowfall in Montreal as blizzards continue to batter North America. At least 45 centimetres fell on Thursday, beating the high of 43 centimetres in 1971. The snow is causing travel chaos on roads.
At least one person has been killed in heavy flooding in Greece over the weekend. The hardest hit region is Attica in central Greece. The 67-year-old victim was found dead by a river near the city of
The large amount of dead birds are hard to miss when you're traveling down Boyd's Creek Highway. More than 60 were found. The birds have been identified as European starlings. Wildlife officials say it's not uncommon to see a large quantity of these types of birds dead because many times they hit buildings or towers. But out here in this rural area, it's very uncommon.
Walking down the beach near Clam Pass, Ed Selby saw a bird he'd never seen before on the shores of southwest Florida.
Well, they look a little bit like penguins. This was the first time I'd ever seen the birds here. In fact, I think it's probably the first time anyone has seen them here.
He found 2 dead razorbills, an Arctic migratory seabird not native to Florida. Over the past few weeks, wildlife clinics have taken in dozens of the protected birds, most already dead. Others are exhausted and starving, dying within hours.
The mighty Mississippi, so parched and dry that shipping could grind to a halt very soon.
We'll soon be hitting record low water levels that we've not seen within the Middle Mississippi River.
Drought conditions have failed to replenish the Mississippi, where in places water levels have dropped 10 feet in 6 months. In Thebes, Illinois,
Thousands of homes on France's Reunion Island remain without power after being hit by Indian Ocean cyclone Demille. Meteorologists say the worst is now probably over, but people have been urged to stay indoors with torrential rains continuing and strong winds gusting near 200 kilometers per hour.
Days of heavy rains and major floods have left thousands of people homeless in Rio de Janeiro state. Rio's northern district of Zerum was most affected by the floods, with streets turning into rivers. 2 people have been killed so far because of the bad weather. More than 2,000 are estimated to have lost their home.
Tsunami warning is in effect after a massive 7.5 magnitude earthquake hit off the southern coast of Alaska. Happened around 4 a.m. Eastern this morning. Officials urge anyone